What's everyone? It's Matt Mrozik, and I'm just doing a bunch of reviews tonight because that's what I got time for. Just got done with like a 75-hour work week. This is another kit, 1/6 scale kit from Marco Art, and I have a bunch of. I have a couple of pieces already. I think I have 2 of them so far. I've got Nebula and I've got Iron Man. I forgot which one it is, but he's got a bunch of these. This is Captain America from Endgame, and an awesome piece. So this is how the kit comes. I've already taken it out. I've already played with it a little bit actually to do some test fitting, but man, this guy is putting out some amazing pieces. It's really a shame that all you quarter scale guys don't collect other scales. I personally don't get it. I think if the sculpt is amazing on whatever it is, as long as you like it, who cares what scale it is? This is an amazing piece. The sculpt is spot on. Quality of the kit is phenomenal, but the sculpt I can't get over, and it's just done really well. So, and I love Cap. He's probably my favorite Avenger. I just love him. So let's start off with the pieces. So it comes with the 2 boots, comes with Thor's hammer, comes with his what is this, his right hand with the handle of the hammer, and then part of the rest of the hammer here. All these parts right here are for the shield, the straps that hold it onto his arm. With the torso, we've got the 2 arms, 2 legs, and of course the head. So starting, there's no base with this. His other pieces, or a lot of his pieces come with a base. There's actually a really cool one coming out that I'm going to order too. It's Patriot Iron Man. Or I guess Patriot Iron Man with rocket on the shoulder. It looks really sick, and it's a bigger piece. It's 1/6 scale, but it's bigger. So starting with the sculpt of the boots. I mean, like I said before, the sculpt on this is, if I could give it higher than a 10, I would. It's like an 11 out of a 10. This sculpt is just freaking killer. All the textures are super sharp, super crisp, really good. Like I said, I have played with this a little bit. Because it's just really cool, so I may play with this a little bit more on camera. So like I went through and took off some of these nubs like this and did a little sanding to see if I could do some dry fitting. There are some gaps I'll have to take care of, no big deal, but for the most part that fits really good. So I probably won't be able to put them together. So you got the 2 boots and then the legs. Again, texture in the outfit is just really nice. I'm not sure if it's showing up here, but I mean the texture is unreal. It's so realistic looking. The leather straps, the canvas on the pants, the folds, everything's just killer sculpt. And the way these legs go together is kind of interesting. They kind of go together like 2 halves. These like this, and then the torso goes on top. And the one crit I have so far on this piece is the way the legs go together, because unfortunately that means I've got a seam to take care of, really in the back of the butt. There's a seam that goes right up the middle. You got a gap now. The one in the front's not too back, so it goes right like where the zipper is and stuff, but now you got a gap here. You may lose some of that texture in the pants. So that's like my only crit so far, really. So that's really nice. And then moving up to the torso, this is where the sculpt just gets knocked out of the park, because the detail in this thing is insane. The scales on the chest, the star, all the leather strapping. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just really killer. They do a pretty good job of cleaning up. There's still some remnants of where the supports for the 3D print, but easily sanded out. Really nice. And then we got the arms. Again, same thing. You can see where I've done some sanding here. Took the gates off. The texture is just off the charts. I mean, it feels like real fabric. It's just really done really well. No mold lines that I can see. You know, if I don't see any so far, they're either been taken care of, or they cleaned up, or they're just done really, you know, they're really small, or put in a place where I can't see them, but I don't see any mold lines so far. Oh, I take that back. I found one right here. I mean, it's really minuscule. A little bit of sanding and it's gone. And then the head sculpt is spot on. Just the likeness is spot on to Captain America in Endgame. There's a slight seam line here in his head. Super easy to see, and at least it's not going through a bunch of texture. It's kind of interesting how they have the head go in. It's kind of loose. So I guess you could technically put it on a magnet and have him be able to like pose his head around if you want, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. And then coming to his Thor's hammer, looks real good. It's pretty simple. You know, the lettering's not on there. The inscription that you see on a bunch of them. Some remnants of the supports for the 3D print, and this plugs into here. And then once this gate's taken off, this will plug into here. This will all get glued together eventually, but really nicely done. Love the sculpt on the leather strap. It's got some motion in it. Again, the texture is off the charts. Man, you can go to nuts painting all this little detail and everything. So it should be a fun piece to build and paint. Again, I'm just gonna kind of work on taking some of these gates off. So the fit on this, I haven't tried it because I had a gate on it, but there's a gate here too. If you don't know what a gate is, that's where the resin has been poured into the mold. There's a little remnants of it. Yeah, the fit's a damn near perfect. I mean, it needs a little more sanding to get in there flush, but it's pretty damn perfect. And then it's really kind of clever engineering on how they have this hand go to the shield. Shield's real nice in the front. You know, it's been damaged by Thanos, and I love all the detail in the back. Again, they'll go in there and sand out some of the remnants of the supports and stuff. There is a little bit of 3D printing artifacting on the back side of the shield. Not too bad. A little sanding and it's gone. But I like the way how this arm key's in here. There's some nice keys on the hand and the arm, so all the support is right there by those 2 points. And then they have these straps are individually sculpted and casted to go around his hand or his arm. So this one goes around his arm like this, and it fits perfectly. I say that, and now it's not going in. It fit perfectly easy. I mean, it goes right in, and there's nothing really to do. And I was wondering how these pieces work, but these are really clever. It's casted and molded in a way to look like he's gripping in his hand. So this will slide into there. And there's like no seam. It's so perfect. It fits perfect right there. And you got this little piece right here to make up the other part of the handle, and it looks like it's going through his hand. So it's done really in a clever way to make painting easier and to make it look like it's going through his hand, just like this. Yes, my daughter just walked in and is staring at me. Am I in frame? Can you see if I'm in frame?
Do you care if your head's in frame?
I don't care if my head's in frame. No one wants to see my head. It's ugly.
Yeah.
So it looks pretty cool. So done really good.
Then yes, you're in frame.
I don't know if I'm able to put this together at all. I don't think so. It may fall apart. I've tried to put it together a little bit, but I haven't tried to get it like to stand up. Let's see, some blue tack. Let's see. Hey, Lena. Yeah? Come here. And my daughter check, because I'm using my phone. I can't see if I'm in frame. See if this is in frame still.
Yep.
Okay. Is he centered?
No.
I got my cameraman. Oh. That's my daughter.
Yeah, that's better.
So he's not going to stay together, but you get a sense of what he looks like.
Pieces are...
That's okay.
Yeah, I was just having fun. But yeah, he's in.
So he's not real tall because he's kind of crouching. But I can kind of hold. Oops! I thought I could hold them together. This will probably fall off. Yeah. And his hand's like back here. He's got his shield back. So this is the part in Endgame, like right after he catches Thor's hammer. He's like Avengers Assemble. So you kind of get the sense there. And then, oops. This is obviously the hand that's holding Thor's hammer. So obviously he's not going to stand together because he's not pinned or glued, but you get an idea of what he looks like. Pretty cool piece. Height wise, I can tell you that. Even crouching, he's right at 12 inches, so perfect 6 scale. Not sure how tall he is in real life, but even crouching is right at 12 inches tall. So again, another fabulous piece by Marco Art. If you're a kit builder or 1/6 scale collector, I'd look him up because his stuff is amazing. He's got a bunch of cool stuff coming out. So there you go. Here's my review of Marco Art's Captain America from Endgame. Super high quality piece. Sculpt is 12 out of 10. Quality is at 11 out of 10. The fits maybe a 9 out of 10. There's some seams and stuff I got to deal with, but overall really nice piece, and I highly recommend it. So as always, thanks for watching. This is Matt Mrozek. Catch you guys next time.